What if, no matter how many times you died, another version of you kept on living? What if in some strange corner of the quantum universe, you're already immortal? Quantum immortality. Science, survival, and the many worlds illusion. But before you get excited, or horrified, we need to understand what this really means, and why it might not be the kind of immortality you're hoping for. At the smallest scales of reality, particles don't behave the way we expect. In quantum mechanics, they exist in multiple states at once, a phenomenon called superposition. This is famously illustrated by Schrödinger's cat, a thought experiment where a cat inside a box can be both alive and dead until you open it. Observation forces reality to pick one outcome. This is called the Copenhagen interpretation. It's like rolling a dice. Before you look at it, it's in a quantum blend of all 6 numbers. The moment you see it, it collapses into one. Part 1. The Many Worlds Interpretation. In quantum mechanics, reality isn't as simple as it seems. One of the most mind-bending theories out there is the Many Worlds Interpretation. Proposed by Hugh Everett in the 1950s, it suggests that every time a quantum decision is made, say, whether a particle goes left or right, the universe splits. In one universe, the particle goes left. In another, it goes right. Both outcomes happen, just in separate realities. So what does this mean for you? Every decision you make, every moment of chance, could split off a version of you that made a different choice. And that includes moments of life and death. Part 2. Quantum immortality. This brings us to the controversial and provocative idea of quantum immortality. It's the thought experiment that asks, if every outcome happens in some branch of the multiverse, is there always a version of you that survives? In theory, if you're in a deadly situation, there might always be one universe where you somehow survive, by luck, chance, or sheer quantum weirdness. That version of you keeps experiencing survival, no matter how unlikely. Could you live forever? Sounds like immortality, doesn't it? But not so fast. Part 3. The reality check. The idea of quantum survival doesn't mean you're truly immortal. It just means that in some realities, you live longer than in others. But the real world isn't just about avoiding accidents. There's aging, biological decay, and absolute death. Situations where no version of you makes it out alive. There's no quantum branch where your body doesn't age. There's no multiverse where your cells become immune to entropy. The laws of thermodynamics, especially entropy, still apply. Even in the multiverse, your biological clock keeps ticking. Unlike an accident, where there's a small chance of survival, aging has a 100% chance of winning. And in cases like falling into a black hole, where no branch allows survival, there's no escape at all. Part 4. The scientific uncertainty. And here's the kicker. The many worlds interpretation itself isn't proven. It's one of many competing explanations for how quantum mechanics works. Some physicists believe it, others say it's an unnecessary complication. And no experiment so far can prove that these other universes actually exist. So even if the math works, we can't see these alternate U's. We can't test them, and we definitely can't rely on them to save us from death. Part 5. The human perspective. But maybe that's not the point. The fascination with quantum immortality isn't just about escaping death. It's about understanding what it means to be alive. Maybe we chase these theories because deep down, we want to believe there's more. That consciousness isn't just a flicker that gets snuffed out. That in some way, somewhere, we continue. Does science offer hope, or just curiosity? Quantum mechanics opens doors, not just into other worlds, but into deeper reflection. Reflection about our fragility, our curiosity, and our relentless pursuit to understand what we are. So, are you immortal in a quantum multiverse? Maybe, in some timelines, you are. But for now, here in this universe, in this body, in this moment, you're alive. And that might be the most miraculous thing of all. Like the video if this made you think. Subscribe for more mind-bending science and philosophy. And comment below. Do you believe in quantum immortality?